stand up, show the world. Go to camera. Go to camera. This is Sports Entertainment Tonight with special guest CM Punk.
It comes in the World Series, yeah.
Comes in the World Series. Well, according maybe to Michael J. Fox and Back to the Future, Dr. Brown. No, yeah, happy Back to the Future Day yesterday, right?
Yep.
CM Punk in the flesh.
Yeah.
So, you've been growing your hair out a little bit, and got a little shave there, CM Punk.
Yeah, I got a shave, Gotta look good for UFC, dude.
That's what's up. So, are you ever gonna have your UFC first match? I mean, like it's been 2-3 years you've been training.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm injured right now. Can't really.
Pretty injured. Going to Cubs games and Blackhawks games.
Yeah.
And
what's wrong with that?
Well, I guess you got to stay busy, CM Punk. So tonight we're back in black, baby. Yeah. And we'll have some information up on the screen. You can call in. You can get your wrestling kicks off, and speak your mind about the wrestling world.
Yeah, like me. Speak your mind like I do.
Which we have a big WWE pay-per-view coming up this weekend.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell.
I wanted Hell in a Cell.
Hell, baby. We're going to hell, Mark.
Yep.
So we're building to that. So tonight here on Sports Entertainment Tonight, we are going to have our predictions. My name is Nick Fuquay.
Who
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
That's Mark Trahan, ladies and gentlemen, dressed as CM Punk with a Stone Cold shirt on, as CM Punk actually wore that shirt, I believe. Or a shirt very similar.
I think it was
on the pipe bomb, right?
That's why I wore it.
Okay.
History.
Yeah. Wrestling 101 here, folks.
I guess I want to be a troll with CM Punk, because the Cubs lost, the Mets won.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
So yes, according to Back to the Future, the Cubs were supposed to win the World Series.
That's this year, maybe next year.
Apparently, this curse that they have lives on.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
The curse of the GOAT.
Apparently so.
You know the story, right?
Tell us the story.
That man during the, I think, 20s or 30s, y'all can call in to correct me. A lot of people like doing correcting me on Facebook a lot. They pretty much, a man brought his goat, bought a ticket and was going to bring his goat in Wrigley Stadium, but they didn't let him because, it was it's an animal, you can't bring the goat. Well, he got pissed. He's like, well, you never, the Wrigley Stadium, the Chicago Cubs would never win a World Series starting now, and they never won a World Series since 1908.
1908. Like 107 years, something like that, huh?
Like polio they had like 2 World Wars, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Korean War.
It's a lot of war. That's a lot of war.
Yep.
But, they've had a lot of peace between, though, right?
Not anymore.
Gotta see the cup half full, folks.
Yeah.
Yes. So tonight's show is brought to you by Halloween Sweet Tarts. Here, let's get a little plug here. Halloween Sweet Tarts. You can't see it? Halloween Sweet Tarts. Very tasty stuff.
Yeah, we're going to get sued by Willy Wonka.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah,
plugging your stuff for free, man. Just like the WWE. They can't be mad.
Little Lupa's going to come in here and kick you in the shin.
It's, what do they call that? The Fair Use Act or whatever. Yeah, it's fair use. Public access. We're doing it for free, baby.
Free.
Yes, indeed. The price is right. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
All right, let's
or more like boom, boom, boom. Wow, you lose.
Don't forget the spade. You're new to your Your pets.
So speaking of your boy, what?
Stone Cold was on
what?
the first segment of Raw, the opening of Raw. Stone Cold came out with a big old pop.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
What you?
That's the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Because Stone Cold said so. So he came out, did his little pleasantries to the crowd. Big Dallas crowd. This is the last show before WrestleMania in Dallas. How are you getting your WrestleMania tickets, folks?
Mm-hmm.
So, are you getting your WrestleMania tickets is what I want to know.
Hope so.
You hope so? Are you too poor to go to WrestleMania?
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. The question is, are you too poor to go to WrestleMania, NXT, Hall of Fame, Monday Night Raw the next night? And
Maybe.
maybe. Because that's what they're selling right now in the package deal. You can get the travel package.
And also, GameStop is doing a little sweepstakes that you pose with Money in the Bank and you put it on Twitter. You can have you put yourself in a chance to win a free full package for 2 people to WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, Texas.
WrestleMania 32. Yeah. We hope to be there. Yeah. But really, they advertise that they're having all these legends on Raw.
They did.
And the legends really just kind of introduced, I guess some of the top superstars that they have on the roster.
Yep.
No, that's about it. So Stone Cold came out for like 2-3 minutes, talked to the crowd, got pumped up a little bit.
He introduced another legend. He introduced Undertaker.
He introduced The Undertaker.
Good man.
You are correct.
That's why I made a joke, like, what Stone Cold forgot that Undertaker tried to embalm him, tried to sacrifice him. What's the deal? Stone Cold forgave him.
I guess the wrestlers get hit in the head a lot. They have short memories.
He forgets.
So, but Undertaker maybe said 1 or 2 lines. He's going to take Lesnar to hell, and then Brock Lesnar. He came
Paul
out.
Heyman didn't say much. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much did a little back and forth, They were, and they teased a fight.
Yeah.
Paul
Heyman kind of did like.
But no, don't fight!
Yeah,
don't do it, Lesnar!
He's getting inside your head.
Yeah, so pretty much this one's leading to what I think is going to be the last match in the main event of Hell in a Cell.
You think the last match for Brock Lesnar and Undertaker?
Last match for Brock Lesnar and Undertaker. It is time for Undertaker to move on to one last feud and retire.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be Sting. Keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, Sting. He kind of struggled against Seth Rollins somewhat. As far as his body, being able to finish the match.
I think Seth Rollins just hurt him.
Sure. Well, it's nothing Seth Rollins doesn't do to the entire roster on a nightly basis. He's their workhorse. But pretty much that kind of set up the match for Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, this Sunday.
By the way, we will give you our Hell in a Cell predictions. You can bet on this stuff in Vegas.
Yeah.
So hey, and we're on about at least 85% on our predictions.
Yeah, we should be like millionaires right now.
Millionaires.
We should do that. Make some money to go to get some little spending cash for WrestleMania.
We'll spend in cash, so we'll have to see what the odds are. We'll have to see. So the opening match of Monday Night Raw, no U.S. Open Challenge. There's actually going to be a U.S. Open Challenge at Hell in a Cell, but we see a tag team match, 6-man tag.
Player.
So John Cena.
With the Dudley Boys.
Testify, my brothers. Testify, D-Bone.
Get the tables.
Yes, John Cena and the Dudley Boys versus New Day Rocks. New Day Sucks. New Day Rocks.
Hey, we want some New Day.
New Day makes me booty. I don't know. I like New Day. But they're hogging the camera time a little bit, in my opinion. But they were bringing the magic back to the WWE.
Yeah.
So
it needs to be fun now again.
Yeah, it's fun. Which, I mean, basically all it is just the WWE letting some people actually go have fun on camera.
Yeah.
And like they did in the Attitude Era, and it's producing fun on television.
Yeah, they're supposed to be heels, but now they're so heelish.
And they've been doing heel moves the last couple of weeks, just to kind of get heelish over,
Got that trombone.
And, and really this is kind of setting up a match with them with the Dudley Boys. But they're really almost kind of feuding with the entire babyface roster.
It's a good thing, you can.
They're messing with Roman Reigns, they're messing with John Cena, they're messing with, pretty much everybody.
Well, next month is Survivor Series,
I smell it.
A good Survivor Series tag team.
A good little 5-man elimination main event, something like that. And Seth Rollins will have some trash throwaway title match.
Yep.
Which, Seth Rollins, man!
He's the man doing 2 matches.
He's the man! But I hate the way they are booking him. It's just like I like the cowardly heels, but it's just like, man, you need to cheat to win, He's not winning enough. He won on Monday Night Raw. He got a big win against Ryback a little later on in the night. We'll get to that. But it's just like the way they've been booking him since he's been champion. I think he has like a losing record. It's just like, come on, man, book your champion strong.
Well, we heard I heard from the little internet dirt sheets that Triple H and Vince McMahon are having pretty much an argument about Vince McMahon wants him to be a ruthless heel, and Triple H wants him to be a little chicken shit babyface.
Right. Well, and hey, we have some adult content on here from time to time. We can say chicken shit if we want. You know?
Chicken shit.
Making chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Yeah.
So. Hi.
Sorry, Mom.
Ma'am. Which, by the way, if you want to call in and complain, the number is 366-8951.
Because people love to complain these days.
Yes.
Everybody's all PC.
We're going to put pickles on your burger and you didn't order them. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all want the Attitude Era, but when they have the Attitude...
Ooh, Attitude! Pickles!
Yeah. Pickles. Man, spicy and sweet and...
Here! So, all right. So there was a match between John Cena and the Dudley Boys against the New Day. Obviously they do their little promo. The match goes on for a good while. Xavier Woods was able to roll up Devon.
Yeah.
And but afterwards the faces cleared the ring.
Yeah.
Put Xavier Woods through the table. He's always the guy that goes through the table, huh? Wah, 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 wah. Or The Price is Right. Boom, 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 boom. Wah. Divas.
Yeah, Divas.
Nikki and Alicia Fox against Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Yep.
Sasha Banks on fire, y'all.
Yep.
Team BAD kind of dominated the match earlier. Sasha Banks got the hot tag. She kind of was able to do her thing. I thought the match was a little sloppy, personally.
Well, maybe didn't. How much time they had?
Well, it's just I still think it's this whole, transition of the NXT divas going against the WWE divas. Mm-hmm. And it's just like they aren't on the same page yet. No pun intended, page.
Yeah.
Actually, pun intended. Yeah. But, Paige works well with the NXT divas and the WWE divas because she's been on the roster for over a year, Yeah. So, but these new NXT divas are still a little slow transitioning to going against the Bellas, and learning their style, which is a little slower, in my opinion, I guess, than the WWE.
But it's WWE. You're supposed to be kind of slowish in there. You got to do their type of wrestling.
Sure. But pretty much, a little sloppy. Nikki was able to get her rack attack.
Yeah.
And, there you go. Kane was suspended for the night, so he wasn't there.
Yeah.
But Kane is in the world title match.
Yep.
Because he deserves it.
Pretty much does. Hope you could win it, but I don't think they're ever going to do that.
Never.
Maybe.
Just because we say never.
He won,
never say
first
never
blood
in
match
wrestling
against
because
Steve
all
Austin.
it takes is a stroke of a pen from Vince McMahon,
No, a pencil.
A pencil. Well, because it's got to be erased later.
Yep.
Might change your mind.
Booker Man.
So our next superstar or legend was, you're just my sexy boy.
Sexy boy. I need your boy toy.
Boy toy.
The Heartbreak Kid plays down for nobody.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
So pretty much Shawn Michaels, he said that this is his first time, let's see, what is this, 18 years old or something like that? He was 18 years.
In the business.
Yeah. Something like that. He hyped out on the cell, and then he introduced Seth Rollins. Or actually, he didn't even introduce Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins just came out and was like, dude, you're taking too long. Well, what's going on?
It's my show and stuff.
It's my show!
And I'm Shawn Michaels. I'm Shawn Michaels 2.0. Everybody says I'm just
Shawn
like
Michaels 2.0.
Yeah. Because everybody wants to be me.
So it's like Seth Rollins is like doing... Like, he's part-time heel, part-time babyface. It's just weird, you know? Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and have a Sweet Tart sponsored by Sweet Tarts. Just because, hey, we're about a third of the way through the show. Which, folks, if you'd like to call in and tell us your favorite Sweet Tart flavor, we've got a free pack of Sweet Tarts waiting for you. So, what's your favorite flavor, Mark?
I guess, probably like strawberry or cherry.
The red?
Yeah, red.
I would say, that's a tough one. Red, purple, and orange, all three are fantastic.
Yeah.
I used to like the green when it was lime green. However, I'm not a big green apple fan.
Yeah.
Same with Skittles. So, hey, it's the Halloween season. We're talking wrestling, but hey, we talk about all kind of other stuff. This is a sports entertainment show. So we talk about entertainment stuff. We talk about sports stuff. We talk about wrestling.
Wrestling, man.
Wrestling, yes.
Wrestling.
Professional wrestling, yes.
Yes.
So basically, Seth Rollins interrupted him. Hey, there they go. So we've got our first call of the night. Let's go ahead and see what we have to say. Hello, you are live on Sports Entertainment tonight. To whom do we have the lovely pleasure of talking with?
Yeah, Joe Arnold talking to you. How are you?
Very good, and you?
Very good, very good. So, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Very good there. Thank you very much for asking.
Oh, you're welcome.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
Seth Rollins will be no longer champion this Sunday night.
Ooh, and I was actually just saying that, the only reason that Kane would win the title is because we are saying it's never going to happen. Yeah. And Kane is decent as the, I guess, his director of operations or whatever he is. But I don't think he's necessarily getting over as a babyface like they're trying to get him as. Yeah. But why do you think that Kane is going to take the title?
I don't think Kane's going to take the title. I think it's going to be the Money in the Bank man.
Aha! That's a smart man right there.
Yeah.
And as of right now, Sheamus is booked in a 6-man tag just to kind of give him something to do.
Yeah.
And, I could definitely see, Kane getting involved, like where they do some kind of like Kane is going crazy and puts Rollins out. Oh, well, here comes Money in the Bank winner Sheamus.
Yep. Next world champion.
Excellent. Who do you think is going to be the mystery opponent for John Cena?
His brother. His brother. Yeah, his brother-in-law. Yeah. Who's that?
Oh, Daniel Bryan?
Daniel Bryan, yeah.
That would be awesome. Is the WWE cleared? I haven't read anything because apparently Dr. Andrews, who did Drew Brees surgery, he's a Super Bowl doctor. He's cleared Daniel Bryan to wrestle. It's just the WWE has not cleared Daniel Bryan to wrestle. So I would love to see it,
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and Daniel Bryan has even gone on record saying that he will wrestle again, and whether it's for the WWE or not.
Yeah,
you know.
he needs to because he's awesome.
So, any other questions or comments?
No, I just want to know how to get on a show like this so I can get on it.
Oh man, we're on Thursday nights live at 6. You're welcome to come by 5:30, and we'll have you on, man. If you know you're wrestling, you know we'll talk some she's-knee.
Yeah, and we're on Facebook. Sports Entertainment Tonight on AOC.
Facebook, and he kind of does the Facebook stuff. So just message us, Sports Entertainment Tonight, Facebook. We're all over the place, man.
Yep.
My friend here was trying to say the other guy that lights the candles up. Who's that, Mark?
Was that?
The ones that are always fighting the Shield.
CM Punk?
Yeah.
No.
Bray. That's who's on now.
Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, his brother-in-law or whatever.
Oh, his brother, Bray Wyatt. His brother's Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
He's going to fight Cena for the title.
Okay, well, that would be a quick jobber match that Cena would tear Bo Dallas apart. I'm almost thinking it could possibly be an NXT talent. You were saying earlier on that you thought it might be
Finn Balor,
the NXT champion. I don't necessarily see that happening. I could possibly see Tyler Breeze maybe getting involved because he made his SmackDown. He's going to make his SmackDown debut tonight. So that kind of gets him on the roster. It seems like he's going to start a feud with Dolph Ziggler, but John Cena is about to take a couple months off. So I'm thinking John Cena is probably going to lose the title at some point.
Yeah, in his case, I'd like to see John Cena take it forever off.
Oh, wouldn't we all? At least the Marks fans, I guess you could say, and Cena's earned a lot of my respect, I guess, in the last year or so, I guess, just because, and it's a Triple H kind of respect because John Cena won't put anybody over, just like Triple H. So he's got the shovel with him, handy. John Cena's been putting on good matches. Sure, he gets more time than anybody to put on good matches, but he's lived up to it, and I respect Cena, even though I think he's cheesy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is, believe me. It's just too much Cena nowadays. Too much on Cena. You got to build somebody else up.
Well, and it appears they're doing that with the New Day. It appears they're doing that with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Dean Ambrose.
Bray Wyatt. They really are promoting a lot of their younger talent. That has only been around for, 2-3 years.
Yep.
So, I think that, right now the WWE is trying to market to the kids as much as they can. They were talking about doing a Tough Enough show for, little kids to be, backstage interviewers and stuff. So then they got the cartoon coming out, I think, Camp WWE. So they're trying to appeal to younger generation, bring out some younger talent, and establish a huge worldwide fan base, and they're making tons of money is what it boils down to.
Yep.
They are making tons and tons and tons of it.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, in the other Hell in a Cell match, what do you have in Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker? Do you think Undertaker wins the best 2 out of 3, or Brock Lesnar?
I think Undertaker will take it.
Yeah.
Well, he's acting more like a babyface now, I guess. He was kind of doing the heelish stuff for SummerSlam, did the low blow.
Yeah, but
I don't think we're going to see another low blow.
I don't think nobody could hate Undertaker anymore,
Well, I think they realize that no matter what kind of heel stuff the Undertaker does, he's going to still get cheered. Over Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't like Brock Lesnar.
Well, and Lesnar's cocky. He's a badass, it is what it is, Yep. In this particular feud, you can have Lesnar kind of play the heel kind of part. Or, it's really just two badasses going at each other. Undertaker kind of is the old badass.
Yep.
I think Undertaker's going to retire at this match.
After this match?
I'm sorry. After the next Mania.
WrestleMania. I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. But, they're going to have to establish his WrestleMania feud, which we're hoping that it's going to be Sting. It might be an ugly match, but at least the match happened.
Yeah. It'd be cool if,
They're working on it.
Yes, sir.
but it'd be cool if you just retire right now and you get inducted in Dallas, to some state.
Well, I mean, he'll get inducted probably whenever he wants to get inducted. He could probably get inducted and have a match at WrestleMania if he really wanted to. He would just tell Vince, And Undertaker's got that kind of pull,
Yeah.
So.
And he deserves it too, He's
Of course. So we appreciate your call. And what are your thoughts on NXT? Do you watch NXT?
Not much.
Okay. Well, the WWE Network, $9.99 a month. I'm kind of a fan. I mean, some of the shows they've tallied off a little bit. I mean, they're hit or miss on some of their shows, but it's got all the old pay-per-views. It's got all the new pay-per-views, and the NXT. The NXT and the pay-per-views in itself are worth the $10 a month for me.
And you get old ECW, WCW, World Class Championship. Later on, they might have Mid-South
really?
TV. Yeah.
Thing, I'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Rick Flair's daughter, you think she'll keep her belt?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Do you think she'll keep her championship belt? Rick Flair's daughter. Rick Flair's
Charlotte?
daughter.
Yeah.
Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte. I do believe she will retain. She just won the title. WWE has kind of a track record for not going back and forth with titles. They usually have title reigns. And I think they're getting ready for the NXT Divas Revolution. Yeah. They want to have Charlotte going against Sasha Banks. They want to have Charlotte going against Paige, and have some of those NXT matches up on the main roster.
Yes. You want to ask him something? You might want to ask him something. Go ahead.
Okay, great.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. All right. We'll let you go. We'll let you go. Talk action next time, guys. Nice talking to you.
All right,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, thanks for your call.
Give us a call next week. It's every Thursday live at 6. So you have a good night.
Yeah. That's pretty good. We need more
call.
callers. Y'all
Great caller.
Yeah.
And I couldn't necessarily make out his name. I don't know if I'm deaf or if it was just unclear. I think he had his TV maybe turned up a little bit.
Yeah.
Which, hey, it is what it is. We didn't tell him to turn it down. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do with their TV.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you heard a lot of our predictions right there, But hey, if you call in, we'll give you the good information, that you asked for.
And y'all need to, it's 2015. Y'all need your own opinion about wrestling.
Right. We've got the expert information here. Hey, if you're gonna book it in Vegas, you book it with Sports Entertainment Tonight first, baby. Yeah. So we left off kind of talking about HBK giving Seth Rollins a match.
Yeah, pretty much show against. He was tag teaming the Shield reunited.
Well, it was Seth Rollins against Ryback actually first, which Ryback had beaten Seth Rollins the other night, and so Seth Rollins able to get his revenge.
Yep.
So
1, 2, 3.
Quick 1, 2, 3. Back and forth. Good match. Pedigree. Next match, 6-man tag, as we mentioned as well. Barrett, Rusev, Sheamus against Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville. And they're actually going to have a rematch of this particular Monday Night Raw match at the pay-per-view on the kickoff show.
Yep.
Zing! So the heels win this match, and kind of like how Sheamus and Barrett have been winning is kind of like by them doing their super moves on the outside of the ring while the other one pins.
Well, they're tag team right now. Maybe they might be a new tag team.
I like them as a tag team.
Yeah, they need to. Maybe
and I liked our caller's prediction about the possible Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And nobody's crazy about Sheamus anyways.
That'd be cool feud for the championship of Barrett. They didn't do something with Barrett. Maybe Barrett against Sheamus for the world title.
2 heels, though.
Yeah.
Even though I think Barrett could
Make it be country against country, England against Ireland.
That would get over in England.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next, Ric Flair.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Woo! My shoes cost me in your house.
Jet flying, limo riding,
kiss dealing,
wheeling and dealing,
kiss stealing,
something like that. Woo! Yeah, Ric Flair, he introduced Roman Reigns. That was your cue. Roman Reigns, and then Wyatt interrupted, and they kind of went back and forth. And this was a really weird segment for me because Luke Harper wasn't there. And you know who was there?
Eric Rowan.
Jacob was there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah. Actually, Eric Rowan was there.
He came back.
Oh, thanks there.
Now they have 5.
So, so we have a little switch of the Wyatts.
Yep.
And, that was rather interesting to me. Which, actually it appeared that they were also saying how Randy Orton was jumped by the Wyatts. And that's why he was out. And he missed some dates. Yep. Basically it was revealed that Randy Orton has the shoulder problems. Got to get an MRI on it kind of deal. And Luke Harper apparently had some family issues or something like that and went home and visited. But it was just kind of a weird Eric Rowan return. Like Luke Harper wasn't there. And so it's supposed to be, I guess, Dean Ambrose versus Eric Rowan now.
Yep.
And Braun Strowman. We know it's going to be Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
But is it going to be Luke Harper or Eric Rowan or all 3 of them?
Maybe all 3.
Maybe all 3. And if it's just Dean Ambrose, it's not going to be Randy Orton, so we don't really know. That could be one of those last-minute booking decisions from the WWE. So there was that. Next, a Divas match. Brie and Charlotte. Brie That's enough Brie mode. Yep. So Charlotte won. I thought it kind of was a boring match.
Yeah, Divas. That's the Divas Revolution boring match.
Boring match.
Don't chew with your mouth open.
Boring match. Boring match.
Yep.
Boring match!
Yep.
Okay. Next. Number 9.
Number 9
segment of the night. Mark Henry versus Kevin Owens. Remember when Mark Henry used to be good?
Yeah, someone else will get the ass kicked.
Somebody's not going to get the ass whipped.
Yeah.
Somebody's not going to get the ass whipped.
And it was very on Kevin Owens did a pop-up
power bomb
to Mark Henry. That's never would happen.
When you could totally tell Mark Henry was giving him an assist. He jumped up and pulled himself up and
Yeah.
So good job.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens beat Mark Henry, who hadn't won a match in I don't know how long.
Maybe a year or 2.
Yeah, it's been a minute. However, after the match, Ryback came out.
Yep. Yeah. And so Mark Henry gave Kevin Owens a powerbomb of his own.
Yeah. Well, so Ryback came in, powerbomb the schmuck out of him.
Yep.
And then our main event, 6-man tag player. The Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins.
The
Shield, baby, reunion. But Seth Rollins kind of a heel, so he was being a miser.
Yep, miser, not helping out or saying he was hurt. I'm hurt.
I'm hurting. I can't tag you. But they went against the Wyatts, which we've seen that feud before. But hey, it's been awesome every time.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins was pretty much tagging himself in, tagging himself out.
Yep.
He didn't want to tag in, whenever it came time to go against Strowman.
Yep.
The Wyatts pretty much dominated the match. Seth Rollins ended up leaving Dean Ambrose with a fake injury. Roman Reigns got his hot tag.
Yep.
Dean Ambrose, clean house. And then Roman Reigns over the top rope speared all the Wyatts. There you go. Baby faces. Baby face! Woo! So that was Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
And la 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 la.
Close your ears, kids.
SmackDown spoilers! If you would rather watch football tonight and you just don't really feel like watching wrestling on the SmackDown, or maybe you don't get it until tomorrow night because you watch Hulu like I do.
Yeah.
Well then, hey! You better close your ears. Because SmackDown spoilers is coming out right now. La 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 la! Kane comes out and does a promo. Yep. New Day interrupts. Ooh, New Day, they're so edgy. And Kane books the main event, which will include New Day. Cesaro, against Seth Rollins, which right now Stardust and the Ascension are kind of stalking Cesaro. They're in the Cesaro section cheering him on. So there appears to be a feud and
I hope it doesn't mess up Cesaro.
Yeah, we will see. But Seth Rollins wins the match.
Yeah.
Probably with a pedigree. Paige calls out Charlotte and Becky Lynch. The Bellas interrupt, and then that leads to a match between Paige and Nikki Bella, which Nikki Bella's in a title match this week, so she got the win.
Yep.
With the Rack Attack.
Rack Attack, yeah.
Yeah! And probably the segment of the night, I would imagine. The reason why you might want to tune in is because Ms. TV, host and feature Dolph and
because it's awesome.
And the debut of I'm Gorgeous, Tyler Breeze. Yes, let me look at my selfie. Selfie me. Oh yes, let me selfie. Yeah, I'm sick of the phone. I don't know if you are too, but I am.
I'm not.
Yeah. Anyways, we got a monitor. We can look at that. So Tyler Breeze made his debut, and as you mentioned, Summer Rae kind of ran off with him, right?
Yeah,
she R-U-N-O-F-T with him.
Yep.
Woo! Yeah! Next, we have a tag team match with our heels, the Sheamus and King Barrett.
Yep. Next tag team, Ireland and English Connection.
Against Lucha Dragons. Heels win.
Yeah, heels win. Bollocks.
Actually, it is a box that the heels win because they want to win, right? It would be Loco. Yeah, maybe. Bo Dallas against Ryback. Ryback rules. Stupid. Ryback ruled in this match because Bo Dallas hadn't won a match in a while.
Yeah, he's a jobber right now, you know.
In our main event of SmackDown, we see Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose go against the likes of the tag team champions, the New Day.
Rocks.
Yes, with a little help from the Dudleys, from the New Day escaping Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. We see Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose win the match.
Yep.
So, good stuff. Hey, do you like the green ones?
Yes.
Here, have a green. Which, just a reminder, folks, tonight's show is brought to you by Sweet Tarts, Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
And by Castillo Rum and Coca-Cola.
Rum and Coke.
Yeah, that's my Wednesday tasty beverage. It's okay for all you kiddos out there. Anyways, that pretty much wrapped up SmackDown. So we want to kind of go through some news and notes. We got about 16 minutes. We can do NXT, whatever you want to do, folks. If you want to call in like our last caller did, and it was a good call. You can't live up to that call. That was a good call.
Yeah, good call.
So good call. Yes, indeed. Before I guess we get to the end, well, let's just do NXT. NXT it is. Last night on NXT, we had Asuka against Billie Kay.
Billie Kay.
Yay, Billie Kay.
You like him in New Zealand?
Yeah, I like Billie Kay. I like Peyton Royce, too. I like the little new divas they're bringing in to NXT. They're decent.
Decent.
But Billy Kay kind of dominated earlier, and Asuka kind of like with the crazy look on her eye, like, bitch, you gonna try and hit me?
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Yeah, get all Japan on you.
Get all Japan on your ass. So that's pretty much what Asuka did. She got the Asuka lock after the Asuka kick.
Made Billy Kay tap out.
Yep, I'm tapping out. Then we see, bada boom, the realest guys in the room.
We going chicken.
How you doing?
We ain't going trick or treat. We going beating. Going some beatings.
Yes, sir.
That's what he said. He said we ain't going trick or treat. We gonna give some.
Hey, he's 7 foot tall, and he can't teach that. And Cormella, she's fine as hell, and he can't teach that. So there was Enzo and Cass going against Dash and Dawson. A couple real chumps, guy.
Yeah, bunch of real cunts, but they you know, they got the win. You know, Enzo and Cass got the win, but Dawson and Dash gotta get the last laugh.
They definitely got the last laugh, Mark. They pretty much beat down Enzo and Cass.
Yeah, what's wrong?
You know, why can't they ever just put over Enzo and Cass?
I don't
know, and eventually I almost think it's going to get to the point where, I'm sorry, Enzo, why don't you just be Cass's manager? You know, I mean, because it's a little more believable, you know, but I don't know. I mean, everybody loves Enzo, you know, it's just that he's so small, you know. But hey, great man.
He's our height.
Well, he's smaller than us. So next they have big news here in the NXT. Danny Burch coming out. He's had a couple matches lately. Been kind of jobbing, but he's shown some decent progression against former TNA champion.
Sorry for your damn luck, James.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Cowboy James Storm.
Cowboy James Storm is now signed with the WWE.
Yep.
And he did his finisher, the 8-second ride.
Yep.
Kind of reminds me of my visit with your mom last night.
Oh, yeah.
Hey-oh! Yeah. Zing! So, yeah, we get a little TV-14 sometimes, folks.
TVMA.
But your boy, James Storm, the cowboy, you know, he won.
Yep, he won.
Next, Alexa Bliss against Peyton Royce.
Yep.
With Blake and Murphy ringside by Alexa Bliss.
And Alexa Bliss gets the win.
With her sparkle splash. Ooh. Ooh. And in our main event of NXT, Baron Corbin against Rhino.
Yeah, that was the main event. And Baron Corbin got the win. You know.
Are you impressed with Baron Corbin? Let's get down to
his look is cool, and like, you know, he's kind of...
He's a little stiff.
Yeah, he needs to get more charisma and get, you know, talk more. You know, he needs to come out of his shell. I know as far as character, be quiet and be like, you know, the Undertaker, be, you know, just like dead face, but just get more charisma, get more, you know, like be a badass more.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Next question for you, Mark. What was your first concert?
My first concert, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, that's a good concert. Ooh,
we got some ghouls.
Some ghouls in the house. We've got some ghouls. Hello, ghoul. Yeah. Actually, my first concert, it might not be considered a legit concert, but it was at the Sanger Theater in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. But it was actually the Ninja Turtles band in the Coming Out of Our Shells tour. Yeah. How about that? And I even remember the single. We're coming out of our shells.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you got the CD or the tape or whatever it was at the time. I think you got it at Pizza Hut. Yeah. You know, it was when the movie came out, the original Ninja Turtles movie came out.
That was a really good movie.
Totally off topic, but you know, hey, that's what we do sometimes. We're ADD talk show hosts. Yeah. Products of the 21st century.
Yes.
Yes. So, are we done with NXT?
Yes, we are.
Cool. Hell in a Cell. Let's run through our predictions.
Yeah.
In the kickoff show, we're going to have a 6-man tag. Dolph Ziggler, Neville, Cesaro against Wade Barrett, Rusev, and Sheamus. What are you thinking?
I think the heels are going over.
I think heels as well. Possibly with a Stardust distraction of Cesaro, and Cesaro takes the pin. That's what I think is going to happen. Dean Ambrose going against the Wyatts.
Yeah, but who's going to be his partners?
Well, I don't think he's going to have any partners. I think it's handicap.
Handicap? Ooh. I think the Wyatt fans going to win.
Well, I mean, unless they kind of book it like, CM Punk against the Shield, I mean, like whenever he went 1-on-3 or whatever. Remember that, what was pay-per-view was that CM Punk and Daniel Bryan both had like 1-on-3 handicap matches.
I think it was like
Survivor Series or Hell in a Cell.
Survivor Series, I think.
Yeah, but that was terrible.
Because and
CM Punk beat the Shield by himself, I think.
Yeah. What's the one December? Maybe it's the one December.
TLC.
I think it was TLC.
It might have been TLC
because it was like a month before he quit.
Yeah, he's like CM Punk was just done at that point. I don't blame him. That was some horrible writing. So that's gonna be the kickoff show. I could see them doing some goofy booking and having Ambrose win against the Wyatts.
Yeah.
Maybe against Rowan, because he's the weakest Wyatt, I guess.
Yeah.
At least, almost Bray Wyatt's the weakest Wyatt.
I think they should do an elimination, like gauntlet match, like do Rowan, do Luke Harper, then do Braun Strowman as the last one.
That would be cool.
Yeah. But that's WWE. They wouldn't do that.
Pretty much, those are like the only regular matches scheduled. Everything else is either a title match or a Hell in a Cell match. So let's just kind of get into those. We kind of mentioned some of these earlier with our caller. But Charlotte versus Nikki Bella.
Charlotte's going over. I don't think they're going to switch.
We've talked about it. The WWE has a record of not changing the titles back and forth. They like title reigns, and they have plans for Charlotte to feud with Sasha Banks, with Paige, with all the NXT talent, so they can have those NXT women's moments on the main roster because they still really haven't had them yet. So also we've got the tag team titles up for grabs with New Day defending against the Dudley Boys. Do the Dudley Boys finally win their 10th tag team titles?
I think so, maybe.
It's a possibility. Just the New Day, they're just so tricky. They're so tricky.
Well, it's part of their charm.
And I just think they're getting such a push right now that I just don't see them taking the titles off of them. Yeah. But then again, it's just like, what was the point of bringing in the Dudleys,
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily crazy about the Dudleys coming back and like winning the tag team titles all of a sudden, you know. That's where the need for mid-card tag feuds comes in handy.
But they need to have more tag teams, and they need to do some feuds.
They've got a lot of tag teams. They've got like 10 tag teams, but they only have like 2 of them working a night, you know. Or at least on pay-per-views, so I don't know. Anyways, next match, which did we come up with a winner? You think Dudley's? I'm thinking New Day.
Yeah.
John Cena against, we don't know yet.
We don't know. He's going to get down because they can't see him. Yeah.
I think it's going to be somebody that surprises them, wins, takes them off guard, and we have a new U.S. champion.
Yep.
Just because John Cena has taken off a few months.
Yep. And
he'll be back around Christmas. Mm-hmm. Kevin Owens against Ryback.
Yep, the Intercontinental Championship.
Once again, I don't see Kevin Owens, who just won the Intercontinental title, losing it. They like title reigns, especially for Triple H's friends like Kevin Owens. Yeah. Who's part of
the only person I think should take it off is John Cena, because John Cena never been Intercontinental Champion. I think they should let him.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe if they feud in a bit, but Kevin Owens and Cena have already feuded.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins against Kane in the world title match. That's not even in the main event.
Yeah. It's Hell in a Cell, though.
No, that's not a Hell in a Cell match.
No, it's not?
Mm-mm.
Don't have one?
They have 2. It's Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And Seth Rollins and Kane is basically if Kane loses, he's fired. Yeah. So I kind of liked what the card had to say. I think that Seth Rollins is going to win, possibly by cheating.
Yeah.
But then Kane is going to eviscerate him or something like that afterwards.
And maybe Sheamus might.
Sheamus is going to try to cash in.
Yeah.
maybe it's an unsuccessful cash attempt.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to see Sheamus as champion, personally.
Yeah. The last time wasn't that great.
Only reason I'd want Sheamus as champion is to put over, to lose the title to like Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Just put over a babyface.
Maybe that's what they want to do.
Maybe. I don't know. Because, I spoke my piece about Seth Rollins earlier. I'm a huge fan. I think he's, pretty much the most talented dude on the roster. I just don't like the way they book him. He loses way too much. So, also, we have our Hell in a Cell matches. Roman Reigns against Bray Wyatt. Who ends the feud here?
I think Roman Reigns is going to beat his butt, or Bray Wyatt's going to cheat.
Yeah, I almost think Bray Wyatt wins this one.
Yeah.
I think he needs to win more.
They just win more.
Yeah.
I think they might do something to Roman Reigns, like beat him up or.
Well, I agree with you. It won't be a clean victory, but it's a Hell in a Cell. Like somehow, the Wyatt family's gonna get in the cell,
Braun Strowman
and then Ambrose will come and try and make a save.
Maybe Braun Strowman might tore up the door like Kane did.
Right. They'll do something like that. And then I imagine what's going to be in the main event, Undertaker against Brock Lesnar. Best 2 out of 3. The Undertaker was able to win the second one. Who do you think takes the third and final bout?
Undertaker. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I'm almost thinking Brock Lesnar on this one. I don't know. For some reason. Brock Lesnar. But if my money were on it, I would go Lesnar because it's the, Brock Lesnar Hell Tour, or what is it?
Go to Hell Tour.
Go to Hell Tour. Ultimately, Undertaker was trying to put over Brock Lesnar in the first place, and they just didn't like the way the match went. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to have a couple, one more match or a couple more matches just to have a better match. Yeah. And they accomplished it, and they'll hopefully accomplish it on Sunday. But, ultimately put over the younger star, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Because Lesnar got cheated last time, right?
Yeah.
So that pretty much covers our Hell in a Cell predictions, just to kind of cover some of the news and notes. Speaking of Brock Lesnar, he was on the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast.
Very interesting,
Yeah, what were some of the takes that you had from the show?
He's very distant. A lot of people think he's a jerk, but I can understand he doesn't like people,
Well, right, and people bother you as a celebrity.
Yeah.
But they talked about grills for a while. They talked about hunting.
Beer.
They talked about beer and going to college and what kind of music they like, getting started in the business, bullying. Brock Lesnar apparently was a bully in
Be a star, Brock.
Talked about his UFC and WWE career. And then John Cena was on SportsCenter Tuesday night. Apparently he talked about NXT and, kind of Hell in a Cell and just kind of stuff like that. Out of the 12 or 13 contestants they had on Tough Enough, 7 of them at this point have reportedly gotten contracts. Yep. So it almost, to me, that means, what's the point of the show? If everybody gets contracts. Which, of course, sure, the winners had $250,000 contracts. I imagine that the developmental contract is probably, only, $20,000 or something per year, if even that, So it's basically you're living off ramen noodles kind of thing, So I don't know. Meh. But I'm curious to see who would make it possibly out of that group. I thought that Mata actually was probably the best one.
I don't think he got signed.
Yeah, he was one of the recent ones that got signed.
And I hope
along with Patrick, the one that was a wrestling mark and knew all his wrestling stuff. Yeah. ZZ from Louisiana, the Bayou Cajun.
Yeah, he wasn't that great though.
Well, he never got in shape. He wasn't that hungry. Yeah. Also, a judge came out and said Hulk Hogan can actually investigate who leaked his racist comments. And possibly get some kind of retribution for slander.
Yeah.
Bubba Ray has gone on record in saying he wants Velvet Sky to help to join the WWE, and apparently she helped him get back into the WWE. So he wants her to join. Folks, this is Sports Entertainment Tonight.
Right.
We've got about a minute left. So we're going to tell you about the ways you can watch Sports Entertainment Tonight. On AOCinc.org. That's AOCinc.org. And if you want to watch the live stream, you just go to AOCinc.org/watch-stream-ASP.
And sometimes we get on YouTube, on our page.
Go to AOC Lafayette. So type in on the search AOC Lafayette. Then you go to shows.
Yes, scroll
and
down.
Sports Entertainment Tonight. Also, you can find us on Facebook.
Sports Entertainment Tonight.
Sports Entertainment Tonight. Search for us, add us, like us, whatever it is.
Yep.
And, we want to connect with you. We want to talk about wrestling. We want to talk about sports and entertainment. But my name is Nick Fuquay. This has been another edition